Hey, what's up? It's Coach Ben from Online Soccer Skills, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to play a long ball, just like David Beckham. Beckham was one of my favorite players growing up, and I think the thing that separated him from most midfielders out there was his ability to play a driven ball, or he could chip the ball to any player on the field. And I had the privilege of watching him when he was on the Galaxy a couple years ago. And this is the thing that really stood out. He could get the ball, and within 2 touches, he could play ball to anyone, and he can pick anyone out. So today I'm going to show you the technique behind playing a driven ball and playing a chip. And I'm also going to show you a drill that you can work on with a teammate. This way you can improve playing long balls. Okay, the first type of long ball I'm going to talk about is playing a driven ball. And a driven ball is different than chipping the ball high up in the air. When you drive a ball, the purpose of that is to get the ball off the ground to your teammate. This way you can play a 30, 40 yard pass. It's off the ground, but they're gonna have to be able to receive it out of the air. And you can play a really fast ball when you do this. And I'm gonna show you how to do it. The first thing we wanna cover is the approach that you make towards the ball before you play it. This is really important, and this is where I know a lot of players get caught up on. Instead of running at an angle, players are just kind of too straight towards the ball. What we want to do is have an angle. And you want to have an angle when you play a pass or a shot. This way, you know whatever foot you're kicking with, it's easy to get your hips in line with the ball. And that is the most important part if you want to have better accuracy when you play any pass or a driven ball or a chip. So when you chip the ball, or if you're playing a driven ball, we want to have an angle away from the ball. This way when we get there, it's simple, it's easy to kick it. Now what I want to do when I'm focusing on playing a driven ball, my technique is a little bit different than if I'm just going to be chipping it. When I drive the ball, I want my chest to be slightly back. So I'm leaning back just a little bit. I'm not leaning back all the way, I'm leaning back just a little bit, and my non-kicking foot is right next to the ball. I'm a right-footed player, so when I show this example, you'll see my left foot is right next to the ball. When I drive a ball, I like to use my laces. I'm not talking about striking the ball like this. When I'm using my laces, my foot, you can notice here, my toe is pointed out, but I'm going to angle my foot down here. This is going to allow me to play this ball with my laces, but notice my toe is pointed out. And this is going to help me ping the ball to my teammate. When I'm chipping it, it's a little bit different. I want to have the same approach, but the only thing I need to change is where I kick the ball here. I need to come under it, and I'm looking to create contact with the grass or the turf. I don't want to strike the ball with my laces. I need to come under it, and I want to pretty much just get completely under the ball. And when I do this, my body positioning of my chest is going to be leaning back further. And the whole purpose of chipping a ball is, if you're a defender, if you're looking to play a ball out of the back, if you're looking to clear over a bunch of defenders, or if you're center mid looking to play a lofted ball, this is a great way to do this. And what I want to do is have backspin. When I do this with a partner, when I'm working on chipping the ball, I want to be about 20-30 yards away. I'm focusing on chipping it, having a lot of backspin, and it's easy for my teammate to control the ball out of the air. When I'm driving the ball, I want to be the same distance. Now I'm just working on getting the ball faster towards my teammate. And you'll notice there's going to be a big difference between the height of a driven ball and a ball that I chip. This week, if you really want to improve playing a driven ball or chipping it, I want you to get a teammate or get a partner and work on this. You could be 20, 25, 30 yards away. And if you want to make this game realistic, I wouldn't just stand in one spot. I know in the video we're showing you just doing this from one spot, from a stationary position. That's great, that's going to help you with your technique. But if you want to play at the next level and you want to be more advanced at this, when you receive the ball, you want to try to pick out your teammates. So your teammate could make a 10 or 15 yard run to the left or to the right, and you want to try to land the ball in the space where they're running, where they can control the ball out of the air. This way in the game, you know you can play anyone a ball who's making runs, and that's the key thing. If you're a good midfielder or a good player that has the ball at feet, you have to be able to play a ball like that consistently if you want to play at that elite level.